how you can create great looks on a budget for practically pennies. In this, I'll show you some of the jewelry I found on eBay. I showed you jewelry I got before in the previous video from a different store, but this time I'll show you jewelry I got on eBay for really cheap. I mean, you can, if you take time, you can really find some things. So I wanted to show you this picture. What I'm doing is I had this old footage and I wanted to make sure that I use it because it's, you know, I've spent a lot of time creating these things, and I wanted to create lookbooks, and I wanted to give tips for reselling items on eBay. And I did start that. I had previous videos up about that, and then I took them down because of the situation, but now I'm starting to get back into that. So in this video, I'll use some of the previously recorded items and looks, and then I'll add to it. Okay, so I wanted to show you some of these great deals I got, and in some of the upcoming videos I'll definitely tell you how you can get things like this. Okay, so this is the video I did, and I started telling you about how you can get these great items on a budget. And I started out by telling you about things that I was able to find in stores. If you want more information about that, take a look at that video. This video is going to be more about things that I found on eBay and how you can get some great pieces for. Some of these pieces are less than $1. And if you just have patience and time, you'll be able to find these pieces on eBay and order them. And by the time they arrive, you'll be grateful that you waited. So some of the items are located here in the US, some are overseas. And a lot of times what sellers will do is they will market at a very low price, because what they're trying to do is develop develop their accounts and develop a following on their eBay account, so that people will sort of have an introductory price at a lower rate, and then over time they'll be able to purchase, after they feel confident, things at a higher rate, which is a smart strategy. I mean, that's something that a lot of us on eBay do. We start out by offering things at a really steep discount, so that people will then feel confident in buying from us. So I wanted to show you this video I took so that you can see some of these items. I know some of the YouTube channels, what they'll do is they will actually hold the items and show it. Maybe I'll do that in the future. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. But I would like to in the future do something similar to that, where I'm actually holding these items and showing you how they feel and giving you more of a description. But that's something that maybe I'll do in the future. But like I said, some of these items I got for less than $1. Some were a little bit more, but not really expensive at all. I mean, I definitely wouldn't advise trying out sellers on eBay if you're not familiar with their products and spending a lot. I say spend as little as possible, test the products out, and if you like them, then you can always go back and make new purchases with them. One of the things I wanted to tell you about on eBay is always look at the feedback score. Anything under about, I would say, 90, 99 or 90, definitely under 99, I would stay away from. You know, it doesn't make sense to buy from people who have a low feedback on eBay, because it takes more time to then return items or make a complaint. If you do go with someone who has less than like a 99% feedback, then I would say buy something that's a really low ticket item. You know, that it doesn't make sense to spend a lot of money and then have to go through the process of being unhappy with the product. So these are some of the items that I purchased on eBay. I'm really happy with them. Some of the items I use for looks, some of the items I wear and enjoy, and then some I just gift and give out because I got such a good deal. What I want to tell you about getting these sort of gold tone earrings, you understand that if you're paying less than $1, it's not going to stay gold for a long time. You know, there are people who, you can definitely check out some YouTube videos where they'll recommend ways to make your jewelry last longer, putting polish on it, you know, clear nail polish, you know, other strategies. That's something that's up to you. But for me, it doesn't really make sense. The price is so low. It's more important that you have a piece that's really trendy and fashionable for such a cheap price, and you can wear it on vacation. This is the item that you wear when you're going out and you just want to have a good time. So it's going to be ultra trendy, over the top jewelry. This is the type of jewelry that looks great with what a lot of us are doing when we're going with our natural hair, and you need something that's going to stand out against big hair, you know. So that's why you want something big and ultra trendy. Again, this is the perfect thing to give out to a lot of the young women in your family, because they can wear it, and when it's no longer, when the color fades and it's no longer fitting their wardrobe, they can just throw it out, and you don't feel like, oh, you know, what happened to that piece of jewelry. And a lot of times when you're wearing something and you lose it, you feel upset. But with this type of trendy jewelry and it's inexpensive, you won't feel upset. So let me tell you about how great these sparkly earrings are. I ended up buying this in a higher quantity. Sometimes you can buy multiples and you get a discount on that. So instead of buying one piece, you buy a multiple, and it's the same thing. And then you can sell part of it, you can gift part of it, and then you have pieces for yourself. That's really a good idea. Once you find a seller that you like and you feel confident in their pieces, buy multiples. And some of the sellers will give you a percentage off when you buy multiples, and a lot of times you save on shipping when you're buying multiples. And that's part of the reason why you would want to get something like this in various sizes and various colors. A lot of times these eBay sellers, they'll have the same piece and they'll have different colors. So once you find a seller that you like, write their name down, or, you know, add them to your favorites list. And when they have something that you find really attractive, get it in different colors. And that's a way of expanding your jewelry collection. So these are costume pieces, you know, they're inexpensive pieces, but you can actually expand your jewelry collection that way. If you are like me and you craft and do a lot of DIY projects, you can use these for other things. So something like this, if you take the earring hook off, you can easily remove it. You can then use that to glue onto a project, and you have that great bit of sparkle. A lot of great YouTubers show you DIY projects, and they use rhinestones and these sort of sparkly bits and pieces. If you get this and you don't really, if it's too big for your face, or it's something that really doesn't fit your collection, don't send it back. It's so inexpensive. Instead, use it for a different project. And that's a great way of recycling, reusing, and repurposing, which is something I've been talking about for a long time. Always recycle, reuse, and repurpose. Always find a new way of using something old. This ring is such a fun piece. And I want to see if I can get this. Maybe I have it. Okay, let me see if I have it on in another picture. I'll go back to the bracelets in a moment. Oh, by the way, I have this ring on this little ring stand. I got them really for an inexpensive price from an eBay seller. They came in a large set, so I was able, so that if you are like me and you're trying to get into selling your jewelry at flea markets, or at, you know, places where you have to display it and people can touch it, or you just want to set up a stand, definitely check out some of these eBay sellers, because they actually do this themselves, so they know exactly the